Good morning, guys. Leslie at Inskeep Bakers. It is Nainer's birthday today. Kane! Hey! You're 4 today, mister. Happy birthday! I don't think he cares. Hi, Abel. Good morning. Your birthday's Thursday. You're gonna be 3. Huh. Yeah. You guys are getting old on me. Okay. Oh, I've pretty much done nothing but dairy lately. I think I said that in the last video. I haven't edited it yet. I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah. So I did make a larger batch cheddar with 4 gallons of milk. So hopefully these cheeses turn out okay. These guys are getting huge. Yeah, our 1 inch of rain is still hanging around everywhere. We did manage to get the hay trailer in here yesterday morning with minimal destruction. It was still kind of frozen from the overnight temps, but boy, I think it's like 50 degrees right now. We are gonna go check on Freya, which I see her standing there. She still looks plump, I think. She was due yesterday. She looked about ready to pop last night, but definitely was not in labor. Milk line is fuller. I don't think she's popped. No babies in there yet? Oh, she's not gonna let me in. So I'm gonna get their feed and get her happily eating. She does not look like she's had piglets yet, but we'll walk in and check her shelter. Everybody else is hungry too. We did get this divider fence gate system, whatever, up last night because I knew I needed to get her separated. So Thor, Eldred over here. Freya has this whole half so she can have piglets in peace. Fred has figured out going out with the horses, so they go out every day. We can go let them out there right now, and then I'll get pig feed and check on them afterwards. Yeah, you want to go out and tear up my field, huh? Now that everything is so wet, they're going to be probably destroying the grass in the arena, just like this. But hopefully we can kind of minimize it. I need to finish this round bale at least. This is our typical winter that we're used to. Freeze, thaw, mud, freeze, thaw, mud. Get back, boys. Come on. We're not running out like madmen until I'm ready. Yeah, we have better manners than that. Rockstar doesn't appear to think so, but ooh, this gate needs fixed. You know, if you go around, there you go. Ooh. And he's gonna act like a madman. Just to the round bale and stop. So they have a little bit of a track going here, which I don't mind. A little bit of a path out to that. No super serious destruction. You, my friend. I'll get your grain when I get everybody else's. You gonna put a ring in there? Or are you happy living with the horses? Oh. Alright, let me get pig feed and then we'll check Freya again. You're missing your kale, lady. Okay. Yep, as expected. No piglets yet. She's got a nice full belly. She's really not that full of milk yet, so we'll just keep an eye on her. Well, no piglets yet. On to the next step of chores. Faye got a big round bale of straw, probably right after our milking video. Hi, are you cleaning me? So I just come in when I'm getting ready to milk and try to pick out any manure, kind of wet spots. There is quite a pile going out here, but it makes it a lot easier to clean her udder. Did you see that camera? When she doesn't have all this mess to lay in. So we do have one more of these big round bales. She was very happy when she got this. What are you gonna do? Oh, knock my camera down. Don't worry. Hey, ma'am. Hey! That, yeah, that's gross. Please stop. Okay, come on. Let me finish cleaning. Ugh. Come on, out you go. I know, you're ready to milk, but I'm not yet. Come on. Well, let me clean first, because you have a mess. So, I just kind of pick out all this stuff. When the ground is solid enough, I will then come in and scoop all this out and put it in the compost piles back there. Hey, don't you dare go get my camera. You guys are being held up by her rope that I clip onto her collar. No. So, go on. This is right where she's gonna stand. So, I think I was saying we have one more of these round bales of straw, which should be enough to get us through hopefully the time frame that she's in here. When she goes out, stop! When she goes out to the grass, to the pasture. Okay, well, I don't know if it was her licking it or what, but the camera only got part of that. I was just saying that once she goes out to pasture, she won't be laying in the same spot every time, every day, every night, whatever. So it'll just be a matter of wherever her shelter is or wherever she chooses to lay out in the grass. She loves to be brushed. She usually kind of drops her head like that and falls asleep. Her udder is almost spotless, so I really am not going to have to do much cleaning. Alright, I'm not sure where I'm going to be able to move you guys now, because you won't be able to sit there. I guess we'll try this. I don't know how long it'll last, but I'm going to do a quick wash of the teats. Dip. Our one is already leaking. We've gotten into a much faster routine. She probably won't cooperate today since I'm trying to show you, but I have been milking two-handed, at least the front half of the udder. I've been able to milk out pretty much the whole udder, just two-handed with the bucket sitting underneath of her. The back she's still a bit finicky on. Alright, let our iodine sit while I get stuff set up. Faye, are you going to show them how you behave today, or are you going to be a pain? So, I did make her just a tie for her neck collar, and she is much happier than when she has the rope halter on. My left hand doesn't work right since I put a nail through this finger, so it does what it can, and then the right hand finishes it. Well, that's the first half. First bucket was about to here, this bucket's about to here. So probably a gallon and a quarter to a gallon and a half. Like I said, she does not stand as well for the back half. Okay, she's pretty much empty, so now I'm just going to give her a little bump in each quarter, kind of like the calf would, to let down more. Kind of a bump and massage. And then just milk any little last bit that comes out. And then I just have my salve that I make. I'm just going to put that on each teat. She was dry, kind of cracked, I'm sure from the winter weather, but Fred nursing on her, she had some pretty good kind of cracks and splits. And this back left rear quarter actually had some pretty good sized scabs and wounds from him. And it's almost healed. I mean, she has smaller than a dime size kind of little scab on there, and it was huge and like splits lines down her teat. Battery's almost dead. She's done. here's what we got. It's a 2.5 gallon pail. We've been pretty consistently getting 4.5 to 5 gallons a day. So she just has a quick release on here that I pull, it unclips. Stick that back behind there. I'll go feed her breakfast and finish my chores, which I just have to throw hay to the goats and get this milk into the house. Cafe. Okay, I'm going to show you guys how I filter the milk, put it in jars. I got this new funnel strainer that holds up to 3/4 of a gallon. Don't mind my mess. Like I said, all I've done is milk stuff lately. I've got a bunch of bananas that I got reduced that I need to do banana bread and some stuff with. I'll turn you guys a little bit here. Okay, so this filter funnel has the milk filter sits down in it, and then this ring, I can't do it one-handed, pushes the filter down into place and it locks in like that. Then I gotta shake this a little bit to stir it up. Oh, okay. And when I do that, the lid kind of wants to pop and it wants to kind of spew out the sides. So this thing today full was 25.3 pounds, and the can empty dry weighs 3.3 pounds. So this is 22 pounds of milk. There is 8 pounds, an average gallon. I don't know what her fat percentage is, but an average gallon of milk is 8 pounds. So the 22 divided by 8, that's 2 3/4 gallons. Oh, so let's see what we get if I cannot spill it. This funnel makes my life so much easier. I was doing a regular canning funnel with a milk filter kind of folded and set in it, and you could only pour a tiny bit at a time. This strainer fits in a gallon or wide mouth canning jars. So we're gonna do a gallon. Hey, for the neighbors. Get a lid on that right away so nothing gets in there. Hey. I have been not paying attention, just, I don't know, thinking about what I had to do or whatever in my head. And I was filling a half-gallon jar. I filled it to the top. There was still milk in the strainer, and it was pouring down the sides of the jar. So I do have to pay attention. I tend to space out a little bit. So we just wash all these jars with hot soapy water, let them dry completely. I do not like to towel dry them because then they could be contaminated. So that's 2.5, or that's 2 gallons so far. I'm probably gonna have to go find a quart jar. think I counted, I have 8 gallons out in the refrigerator already. So I think I need to find a couple cheese recipes and make a couple more 4-gallon cheese wheels. Joey. So we're not gonna quite get this. Joseph! We'll get a pint. So a half a quart. So we are 2 1/2 and a pint. So I don't know what that works out to, between 2 1/2 and 2 3/4. And then I can just pull up on the filter, take the ring out. It'll probably drip, but there's barely any kind of dust debris in there because I filter through that coffee strainer first, coffee filter. Put that on there. And then I just use a Sharpie. What is today? The 3rd. So I just write 3A for AM on all of these jars. And then tonight I'll write 3P for PM, and that's how I keep track. But I now have, that's the neighbors, I now have 8, 9, probably between some of the quarts I have in there, I probably have about 10 gallons out there. So we need to get some stuff made. Alright, I'll try to just show you real quick. These are 2 goat milk cheddar wheels that I had made last year. This is my farmhouse cheddar. This is a 2-gallon batch, so you only get maybe an inch, inch and a quarter thick. And I just flipped these this morning, so I want to make sure that they stay that way. This is the pepper jack that I did, so we'll see how that goes. I might try to just make a 4-gallon wheel of that. I need to keep an eye on it to see if it gets any moisture in it, because I'm not sure if it was completely dry when I put it in the bag to vacuum seal. But I needed my bamboo mats, so this is, I'm not going to touch it because I didn't sanitize my hands. This is a 2-gallon batch of Gouda. And this is, so I don't know if you can tell, yeah, the difference between this size, how thick it is, and this one. This is 4 gallons, this is 2 gallons, and this is just another farmhouse cheddar like these up here. So we'll see. I need to order some more bamboo mats and get some more cheese going. I have a couple more racks in here, and I can fit 2 per tray. So I really could have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and this just sits as a shorter one. So I could have 11 wheels of cheese. This is just a wine fridge. And, well, now that I've had it open, it's a little bit warm, but... Well, that's it, guys. Have a good day. See ya on the next one.